Today we're at Great Wolf Lodge in Concord, North Carolina. Concord is located just outside of Charlotte, and this Great Wolf Lodge is actually sandwiched between Charlotte Motor Speedway and Concord Mills Mall. This is actually the second Great Wolf Lodge we've been to. We've been coming to this one for about 7 years, anywhere from 2 to 3 times a year, but we also recently just went to the new one in LaGrange, Georgia, so you will hear some comparisons to that property. So spacious parking lot, or you can fly into just over the highway Concord Regional Airport on Allegiant Airlines. Check-in can be either really quick or very, very long, and then once you do that, you're going to wait and wait and wait for an elevator. There's only 2 main elevators, and most of the time they're out. One of them is out of order. What appalled me on this trip is you saw they moved the garbage can in front of the elevator to block the out of order one, but look what was underneath there. That is years of black mold, white mold, mildew. So that tells me that they've never moved that garbage can to clean the carpet, and that's kind of the epitome of how this resort has become over the past few years. It definitely has had decline. You saw the other elevator there. If you do have a room on the end or near one of the ends of each end, there is a second elevator on each end of the hallway, so it does make that a little bit easier, as these hallways are long. Some of the longest hallways I've ever seen in any hotel, hospital, healthcare facility. They go on and on forever, so be prepared to walk. You do have those little airline style luggage carts available. Sometimes they're hard to get, so they're coveted. They do have bell service available, though. If you do need someone to help you with luggage, they do that. No valet parking, as they do have that in Georgia. Now, we got into our room. As you saw, you can see here, it was 81 degrees in September. So the air conditioning was out, and so we had to wait for someone to come fix that. The toilet was broke. We had to wait for someone to come fix that. But the rooms here are very spacious. The rooms here in Concord are larger than the ones in LaGrange, Georgia. The ones in Georgia are very small. They really kind of cheaped on those. Here you got a lot of space. You got this little divider. You got the sofa sleeper. So this room in Concord makes the ones in Georgia look like Motel 6. They're very tiny. Every room has a balcony or patio. You don't have that in Georgia. Only patios on the ground floor level. Nice little table there. A couple of nice cloth seats versus these kind of kitchen chairs they put in the ones in Georgia. So you do have some room to bring in food or order food. My daughter made this at the kind of their version of Build-A-Bear that they have here. It's hit and miss on housekeeping. You see some stains there on the carpet. This building is approaching 10 years old, has not had any renovations that I can see, and like I said, we've been coming here for about 7 years. But it definitely needs it. There is a wall safe, which is really nice. They don't have that in Georgia. And the other thing they don't have in Georgia is microwaves. All the rooms here in Concord have microwaves, mini refrigerators, coffee makers, wet sink. But the ones in Georgia just have a refrigerator and coffee maker. You have to go down the hall to where the vending machines are if you want to warm something up. Lately, they've been giving us some little sample snacks to try. It was snap peas this time, crackers the last time we were here. There is a mini coffee maker with coffee in the room, mini fridge. This one's pretty clean, and a couple free bottles of water they actually give you. They do recycle here at all Great Wolf Lodges, so I'd like to see that. And closets pretty spacious. They do have extra pillows and blankets usually in the room. And like I said, there are high ceilings. Don't know if that makes any difference, but they have it. They do ask 11 to 7 for quiet hours. Going to the bathroom, a decent-sized bathroom. They have cheapened on the amenities over the years. They used to give you some lotion from their kids' spa, but they quit doing that. Here you can see there's some hair on the toilet. That looks like someone had a little accident there, and it did not get cleaned up. So that's pretty disgusting, and that's unacceptable. We did call, and they did come and clean it, and they did give us a food voucher for our troubles, but you shouldn't have to be looking for feces on the toilet when you check in. They do have these cheap shower heads. Never really liked them. They're not adjustable or anything. You think they'd at least give you a nice adjustable shower head. You get that even in economy chains now. Plenty of towels. They don't skimp on the towels. I think they don't want to. I really believe they don't want to come in and do housekeeping every day because they have so many rooms they have to flip. So they give you plenty of towels to last you a couple days. Sheets had a couple little spots on them. Didn't look like anything major. Looked like more like maybe like a Kool-Aid stain. Looks like the same red stains that are in the carpet. So hopefully the sheets got changed and it's not the same stain on the carpet that's on the sheets. But other than that little spot, they were pretty clean. I've never had trouble with sheets here at Great Wolf Lodge. You got your balcony out here, patio if you're on the ground floor. You get a beautiful view of the parking lot. But if you look over yonder, across 85, there is Concord Mills Mall. That's really an attraction in itself. A ton of stores, outlet stores, Bass Pro Shop, and a huge new aquarium attraction. It's over there as well. Definitely not within walking distance. You definitely have to drive over. And if you see over there, there are really a ton of restaurants around here. It's just that you really got to drive to them. You're not going to be able to really walk to anything. And they do that on purpose because they want you to stay here at the resort, eat here. Kids Club is a kids area for kids to make projects. They can, play for a little while. There's some play areas. Down the hall, they have the Buckhorn general store with souvenirs and t-shirts and different things. Plenty of directional signs around the property because this is like 3 different floors. You've got to go back and forth. This is the game room here. Really nice sized game room. Lots of games to play. The biggest difference that I think between this one and Georgia, the new one in Georgia has everything together. The bowling alley, all the attractions are one. They're all inside, as you'll see. There's some outside attractions here in a minute, but everything's on one floor. Everything's together. Here you're going up and down. This is the story time in the lobby that they hold nightly, but you're going up and down halls. Nothing is all together centrally located. Again, plenty of directional signs to show you around. There's a really nice fitness room that they have called the Iron Horse Fitness Room. I rarely have seen it being used, so if you like to work out and not have anybody with you, that's a great place to do it. But here's why you come. You come for the water park, indoor water park. You got your wave pool there. You do behind there have some cabanas you can rent. They're like $150 to $200 a day. They have some outside ones as well. There's the water slides to the right. You have your toddler area there with things for them to play on. You have a bar and snack bar inside there as well. Beware of the snack bar. It takes usually forever and ever to get your food at the snack bar here. You can do delivery. They will allow deliveries to the lobby, so you can order out. Here's the outside area. Outside pool is really nice. They also have a mini golf and a ropes course behind there. Biggest difference between here and Georgia, the ropes course and mini golf is all inside. It makes it really nice to have that all inside because you can do that late at night. You can be 10 o'clock at night playing golf because here's kind of what goes on here at night. The parking lot was horribly underlit. There was bulbs out. There were just not enough lights. To me, this is not a safe parking lot to be walking through at night. I don't know if they do this to discourage you from walking next door to get something to eat or going to your car to get takeout. Because, again, they want you paying the big bucks to eat and drink here. But I just thought this was horribly unsafe. This is the dance party that they used to have at 9 o'clock on Saturday nights. High energy, a lot of fun, great music. Adults and kids both enjoying it. But the activities people have changed it. They do not have it at 9 anymore. They have it at 7, which is too early. And here's what goes on at 9 o'clock now. Because that was from a previous stay. This is 9 o'clock now at our last stay. There's nothing going on. The one in Georgia, they have it at 9 o'clock. We were told that the activities people just didn't want to have it at 9. They wanted to have it at 7. And people are still in the water park and having dinner. So hopefully this is not for things to come, that hopefully things will liven up here a little bit better. You did have a few people at the bar. You've got restaurants here, but they need to do a lot better in customer service and cleanliness, or I would go to the one in Georgia.